Albertine to understand what does the labor laws of the country demands of them in terms of compliance, in terms of ensuring there is good working conditions in those workplaces. But also besides that, ILO has been introducing and supporting EYA for quite long, but recently through also the Prospect project, we were also able to introduce a specific category on refugees. And here we are looking at employing refugees as a best practices. So we put in EYA, and we also conducted in the refugee hosting communities, but also in the urban settings like in Kampala, where actually refugees are also employed. So in this initiative, again, we did the survey and we were able to identify those employers who have come up with the employing refugees as the best practices. And one of the winner, Marif, he was very, very good. He knows he's a refugee himself, but he has been able to set up enterprises. He has a petrol station, he has a clinic, and he's employing even Ugandans. They have construction kind of company, which also employ not only refugees, but also Ugandans. And this, we found it was very interesting that they are creating job opportunities, not only for the refugees, but also for the host communities. So these are some of the new categories which have been introduced, but also the support of ILO and the NABEL, which has been able to take Employee of the Year awards actually to another level besides what we have been doing initially. So we have the sectors, and we all expect that with time we'll also be able to introduce it to across other regions as well.
Douglas Ophir, the Executive Director at the Federation of Uganda Employers. The Federation of Uganda Employers has been running the Employer of the Year award for more than 20 years now. So basically what we do with the Employer of the Year award is we try and identify good practices from employers. These good practices are mainly around human resources and more broadly also business practices. So because we don't want a situation where a company might claim to be excelling in terms of human resource systems and management, but business is actually not performing well. So good human resources management should translate in outstanding business performance as well. So we identify those good practices and then we rank them so that we can get who is actually performing better. There are lots of good companies, good organizations in Uganda, but we want to rank them so we can have the best. So we identify, rank, and then we recognize. So we recognize outstanding employers in Uganda. At the moment, we have been doing the survey with Makerere University. So Makerere University is the research arm, so to speak, for the Employer of the Year award. They work with us to identify, mobilize the companies who would like to participate. We run the survey. Basically, we have a memorandum of understanding with Makerere University. But alongside that, there is a huge investment required to run the Employer of the Year award, both the technical investment but also the financial resources required. And we have partnered over the years with several entities, one of which is the International Labour Organization. We have worked with them, especially around the area of promoting young employers. We have worked with them around companies employing refugees. We have also worked very closely with Enable. Enable at the moment is the main sponsor of the Employer of the Year award. It's an organization that is keen on promoting decent work, it's keen on promoting good human resource practices across various companies. We have also been working very closely with the
Simanye chichampute abantu ningo muloge Sisubira kuba naye yobunza, sisubira kuba na mulala yenda, yansingira balala, kuwo mukwano gwandaga gwansusu. Haidegeri chance tuyama, so wakuba kolimu, sandeze kwamu, bandari kumuriro, ngana yesi chono mulenzi watanyobera, era. Nobuiza irobulamu yabuwamba yetwala ninya sirinya tunulanga talaba simanyi chichampute abantu ingo muloge nze ninya sirinya tunulanga talaba simanyi chichampute abantu ingo muloge. Zikande wane kuba mutupu yansutse kambe nono kuba balala zesije zikamwewo mutima omoya n'omubiri kanfumbe sende kansule kanwere senwere makazi ebuno kuba nobuiza irobulamu yamuwamba iyatwala ninya sirinya tunulanga talaba simanyi chichampute abange ingo muloge nze ninya sirinya tunulanga talaba simanyi chichampute abange ingo muloge. Strumming my pain with his finger, singing my life with his word, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. He had a good song. He had the style, and then I came to see him and leave him for a while. And then he was his shamba, straining up my heart, strumming my bed with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, We came to the party, he came to dance. Good naughty to my guy, them right and baby. It's not going too good. Don't fall for the games. Oh, he said, she said, I'm shit. I got a whole lot of niggas, got a whole lot of numbers, but I throw them away, cause I think I'm my lover. Could be the Mary Janes on the spell I'm under, but I know this could be every got my history for you. I'm sure you the number one. So baby, baby, if you got a lonely, gonna take you around the world. I'm sure you the number one. So baby, baby, if you got a lonely, gonna take you around there. Veranda games, bearing some fame, bearing some money, bearing some names, but the chick was still the same. Some things, see the chick, he's the tip, be the friend, show me your friend, show your future. I've been on the road, I've been to on the road. You my number one crappie, baby, let's keep a roll. I always keep you up on the pedestal. Mystery loves company. I got a whole lot of lips, got a whole lot of numbers, I throw them away, cause I think I'm a lover. Could be the baby days on the spell of my under, but I know that this could be every time I am story for you. I'm sure you the number one. So baby, baby, if you got a double A, gonna take you around the world. I'm sure you the number one. So baby, baby, if you got a double A, gonna take you around the world. For the love of Mufasa, now you want Kubira to know the papa. Baby, papa. Today, I get what you want. Come the way to go, cause you want my fast side. The way you pull a look is at the tight side. Baby, the tight side. In the one and the see by you. Almost the cook and I'm wonder. She's my baby. You're my baby. I don't believe in that. Baby, I don't believe in God. Sabalukaba, only Malukaba, I don't believe in God. Baby, I don't believe in God. Sabalukaba, only Malukaba, finger. I'm gonna celebrate till like Christmas. In that cookie dough, it's a Jesus. Pero que toñe guaque guaque, machimani. I'm gonna celebrate till like Christmas. In that cookie dough, it's a Jesus. Pero que toñe guaque guaque, machimani. I'm gonna use it. Oh, my gata. Ina we set a gata. Baby, baby, na kudata. I don't believe in God. Baby, I don't believe in God. Sabalukana, only Malukobe one. I don't believe in God. No, I don't believe in God. Sabalukaba, only Malukobe one. Oh, na 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 na. I don't believe in God. Saza kabiri zene nyuma sitera kulola kolonzeko paki zene miula jafene mabiyoko ingere sena sinabye kolero vichanchalo kumanyo na bicheko sena preso na tuchaya mapera nesa mama katize kweze gekete nakusena kakato Na questo cazzo la tushaya mapera nesa mama wo katinze kete na kusena kakato nawe nachina we please be my love ay 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 sinachi nachina we please be my love ay 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 ay
Now, talking about EYA, Employee of the Year Award, actually, this is a project that I initiated when I was hardly a year old as Executive Director of the Federation of Gun Employers, because it was initiated in 2001 when I became ED in April 2000. So hardly a year as Executive Director of the Federation. Now, why did we start the Employee of the Year Award? Now, during that time, the late Secretary General of the United Nations, Kofi Annan, had just launched the Global Compact. And under that Global Compact, businesses were required to be good corporate citizens. And they were expected to observe workers' rights, to observe human rights, to ensure that they don't harm the climate, to be environmental friendly, and then to also ensure that they fight against any tendencies of corruption. I think EYA has had a lot of impact on employers in Uganda because there is a general improvement on how employers are handling and managing workers at workplaces. And I believe EYA has really contributed because most companies struggle to participate and be able to earn something. And when they do so, they feel very proud of it. And we have quite a number of big companies which have won awards a number of years, and they've won contracts from bigger companies abroad because of their participation in EYA. Because when they participate, it means they are really complying. They are trying to comply with what the UN expects of them. They are complying with the laws of the country. They are complying with the conventions of the International Labour Organization. So it has had an impact. And because it has had an impact, it has been rolled over to other countries. It is from here that Kenya borrowed the idea. They are doing it. It's from here that Tanzania borrowed the idea. They are doing it. And I remember when I was still ED, we got a request from one organization from Canada who wanted to also use it, and they are using it. So it has been rolled out. And that simply means that it is an idea that has really proved to be useful, not only in Uganda, but also in different countries all over the world.
My name is Dan Okanya. I'm the head policy and research here at the Federation of Uganda Employers. I've been supporting the implementation of Employee of the Year Awards program, mainly supporting project development, but also linking the Federation to the survey team, which is led by Professor Julius Chikoma. In this recent period, we have had to introduce a number of categories. Initially, we're having mainly the conventional categories, but also the special awards categories. But recently, with the support of Enabel, we're able to introduce what we call sectoral categories, where we're able to go also into the regions, that is the Rwenzori and the Albertine region. And in this survey, we're focusing sectors of agriculture, tourism and hospitalities within the regions of Rwenzori and Albertine. Here we do this survey mainly to pick up the best practices in terms of promoting decent work and the social protection as the best practice at the workplaces in the targeted regions of the Enabel, which is Rwenzori and Albertine. And so far, this is the second year. We have had it last year. That's when we introduced it. And in this second edition, we are still continuing to do it. We have a framework agreement where we shall be implementing this for the next 4 years. So last year, we were able to support, and it was a good turn-up. We had over 200 employers participating in this award, and they were very good case studies which we were able to identify in the process. But of course, we were also able to identify the gaps, especially in terms of policy reforms and the workplace policies to ensure that there is a conducive environment. And just beyond the survey, we're able to have what we call the pro bono services, where we're able to support third employers in reviewing their workplace policies and manuals. And we have seen a lot of impact in terms of labor law compliance and the employers improving the working condition of the workers. We're also able to do labor law sensitization so that we are able to support the employers in the Rwenzori and Albertine to understand what does the labor laws of the country demands of them in terms of compliance, in terms of ensuring there is good working conditions in those workplaces. But also besides that, ILO has been introducing and supporting EYA for quite long, but recently through also the Prospect project, we were also able to introduce a specific category on refugees. And here we are looking at employing refugees as a best practices. So we put in EYA, and we also conducted in the refugee hosting communities, but also in the urban settings like in Kampala, where actually refugees are also employed. So in this initiative, again, we did the survey and we were able to identify those employers who have come up with the employing refugees as the best practices. And one of the winner, Marif, he was very, very good. He's a refugee himself, but he has been able to set up enterprises. He has a petrol station, he has a clinic, and he's employing even Ugandans. They have construction kind of company, which also employ not only refugees, but also Ugandans. And this, we found it was very interesting that they are creating job opportunities, not only for the refugees, but also for the host communities. So these are some of the new categories which have been introduced, but also the support of ILO and the Enabel, which has been able to take Employee of the Year awards actually to another level besides what we have been doing initially. So we have the sectors, and we all expect that with time we'll also be able to introduce it to across other regions as well.
Douglas Opio, the Executive Director at the Federation of Uganda Employers. The Federation of Uganda Employers has been running the Employer of the Year award for more than 20 years now. So basically what we do with the Employer of the Year award is we try and identify good practices from employers. These good practices are mainly around human resources and more broadly also business practices. So because we don't want a situation where a company might claim to be excelling in terms of human resource systems and management, but the business is actually not performing well. So good human resources management should translate in outstanding business performance as well. So we identify those good practices and then we rank them so that we can get who is actually performing better. There are lots of good companies, good organizations in Uganda, but we want to rank them so we can have the best. So we identify, rank, and then we recognize. So we recognize outstanding employers in Uganda. At the moment, we have been doing the survey with Makerere University. So Makerere University is the research arm, so to speak, for the Employer of the Year award. They work with us to identify, mobilize the companies who would like to participate. So they run the survey basically. So we have a memorandum of understanding with Makerere University for that. But alongside that, there is a huge investment required to run the Employer of the Year award, both the technical investment but also the financial resources required. And we have partnered over the years with several entities, one of which is the International Labour Organization. We have worked with them, especially around the area of promoting young employers. We have worked with them around companies employing refugees. We have also worked very closely with Enable. Enable at the moment is the main sponsor of the Employer of the Year award. It's an organization that is keen on promoting decent work. It's keen on promoting good human resource practices across various companies. We have also been working very closely with NUDIPU, so the National Union for Persons with Disabilities, because we want inclusive workplaces, especially from the angle of disability inclusion. We have also worked a lot with DFPA, the Danish Family Planning Association, which is keen to promote sexual and reproductive health and rights. So we have a special award category specifically for this. We have worked very closely as well with the Uganda Insurance Association, that is working with us to promote the uptake of insurance, especially the workman's compensation insurance, medical insurance, as well as general insurance as well. So we have a number of partners we work with. Now, with the Employer of the Year award, we are looking forward to raising it to the next level, because this is not just a survey, it's not just an award. We are doing something beyond the award. What we are starting this year with the support of the International Labour Organization and Enable is that once we have identified these best practices, we get back to the employers that did not perform well. And then we'll help them with that journey of becoming a much better employer. So we'll be running a series of workshops that are intended to build the capacity of employers based on the gaps that have been identified. We will be running a lot of activities around developing model policy frameworks. What does a good human resource manual, for instance, look like? So we will be doing that with all the companies that have participated, Secondly, we are looking at the issue of job creation. In fact, for this year's survey, the award of 2025, we are looking at how can we utilize evidence generated from the Employer of the Year award to promote job creation, to promote employment in the country. As we already see in Uganda, the youth population is growing all the time. In fact, almost 70% of our population are under 30. So we need decent jobs for them. And then secondly, aside from looking at job creation and how we can utilize the survey for that, we are looking at the element of decent work. Because it's not just about jobs, but it's also about decent work. So we have integrated our work in the Employer of the Year award around the Decent Work Country program for Uganda, so that we can utilize the survey to drive decent work in the country. And in the future, we still think we can make it much richer. We can diversify the survey a lot more. So we look forward to creating new categories of award for recognizing employers. For instance, the application of technology. AI is being used by companies, but some annual safety and health, performance management, employee engagement issues, you can see for yourself what others are doing better, and then hopefully you can learn from them.
Hello everyone, my name is Michael Sekade. I'm the General Manager, Human Resources. I look after people and culture at the workplace at MTN. MTN Uganda has had a long relationship with Federation of Uganda Employers since inception in 1999, and I must say that this relationship has really fostered our working relations with FUE, but also it has helped us improve our workplace culture, improve our workplace practices, and also this relationship has helped us gain knowledge and skills in terms of the way we look after people, but also the way the workplace ethics, the workplace, the labor law is applied at MTN Uganda. MTN Uganda has previously won the Federation of Uganda Employer Awards. In 2008, we won the Gold Award, the overall Gold Award. In 2009, we won the Silver Award. And most recently, in 2024, we won the Gold Award. So we have leveraged on the Employer of the Year Award recognition to be able to attract the best talent from the market, but also retain this critical talent. We would like to commend the Federation of Uganda Employers for organizing these annual awards. These awards are useful to organizations like ours, basically because they bring out the best practices among its different organizations. We get to learn new HR trends, new HR practices, new HR policies and guidelines, which then we come back and try to replicate, or we try to apply to our workplaces. So from where I sit, I think FUE should continue. Of course, when we do these awards, we do evaluations at the end and we give feedback, which they have been able to use to improve the awards year on year. And we believe that these awards will grow from strength to strength, because they then make organizations go and introduce these best practices seen out there to try to improve themselves, but also to be able to improve on their employee value propositions to attract and retain the best talent. And for us, from our story, we have seen that from how we measure
the value of these awards. I can give you an example. Last year, our employee satisfaction, or call it sustainable engagement, from 2024 to 2025 year to date has improved 2 percentage points. What does that mean? It means that the morale or the culture of the existing and the employees that have joined ever since we won that award has been improved, and also it has enhanced the satisfaction. So as an example, that is one, but also retention. I can speak about retention. The retention levels or turnover levels have reduced by again 1 percentage point, meaning that we are able to retain our critical talent. And we see that from the numbers that are leaving, because the key skills, the key critical talent is really remaining because they believe that this is the best place to work. So I think in conclusion, I would like to commend and thank Federation of Uganda Employers, not only for organizing these awards, but also to bring us together as employers to be able to associate, to be able to share best practice, but also to guide us on how we can interpret the labor relations, how we can interpret the labor laws, to be able to foster good working environments, to foster good working relations with the people that work for the organizations. So thank you to FUE, and also thank you to our fellow employers that we benchmark from each other.
I'm Harrison Chigunt, and I'm the head of human resources at Quality Chemical Industries Limited, QCL. Winning an award from Federation of Uganda Employers has really enhanced our company's reputation. We won the Diversity, Equity and Inclusion Award, and I can say it has significantly led to a lot of inspiration to all the staff. And I will just go with an example. You know, we're a company that really attracts a lot of interns, and we had a time when we had interns who were differently enabled. But I saw the enthusiasm from staff to help out. It was really, really overwhelming. And to me, I see that as very positive. And actually, we've even gone more in terms of even being intentional when it comes to recruitment. And as you know, the manufacturing company tends to be dominated by male. But if you find a manager coming to you, coming to HR, and specifically points out that I want ladies who to operate, and it's coming from the manager, I see that as powerful. So winning that award really brought a lot of change, and we are proud of that award. Yeah, the winning has actually really, we know we have moved the steps in our culture journey. Our culture now is hinged on quality, is hinged on efficiency, effectiveness, and cohesion. And we have strong values. That is being passionate about quality. We are driven by innovation. We prioritize availability. We are committed to affordability, and we are founded on trust. Those are 5 strong values. And the behaviors around those are: we commit to ethics and integrity, we collaborate to succeed, we perform with our accountability, we engage with empathy. So when you have those behaviors, you have those values, then you have a strong culture. And the emphasis is quality, effectiveness, and cohesion. So this achievement we have actually communicated to all staff in terms of our newsletters. We have quarterly newsletters, we have town halls, we have departmental meetings, we have a lot of engagement activities. And in all of those activities, like Safety Week, all Safety Week is dedicated for safety. Week is dedicated for safety. We have a wellness week. We have the annual day. So we use those days to ensure that we communicate and we see ourselves seeing people highly engaged, and everyone we see is proud of working at QC, and we feel we are the benchmark in the industry.
I'm Rosemary Namatov Sennavulia, Executive Director Emeritus, Federation of Gun Employers. I took on the post of Executive Director in April 2000, and I led the Federation.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for this year's Employer of the Year Awards, Dr. Mitch Egwang. Hold. First switch off. As HR practitioners, a lot of businesses are run with performance management systems, and I highly believe that was below par in terms of an introduction for the host of an event of this magnitude. So I advise that we do a retake, and this time here we put our hearts into it so we can do something commendable. Okay, let's try this again. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for this year's Employer of the Year Awards, Dr. Ronnie Mitch Egwang. Yes. Yes, this sounds good. This sounds good. Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's with great pleasure that I'd like to establish protocol. Honorable Davinia Nyakun, the Minister of State for Employment and Industrial Relations. His Excellency, the Belgian Ambassador, Hugues Chantry, c'est un plaisir de vous recevoir ici ce soir. Soyez le bienvenu. For those of you who skipped French class, I said he has nice shoes. So the Country Director of Enabel, Nicolas Obel, the Secretary General of NOTU, Richard Bigirwa, the MD of Harris International, Simon Harvey, ILO Representative Evans Luanga, the CEO of the Federation of Uganda Employers, Douglas Opio, captains of industries, employers, employees, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Before you clap, turn to your neighbor and ask your neighbor, are you employable? No, I'm serious. This is a serious question. No, in fact, wait. Most of you. There are people from Electoral Commission, but they are shy. When it comes to election time, they are not shy. So it is okay. Hadija, you have a story for me? Yes, let me hear your story. But is it from NCBA or from somewhere else?
Thank you, Mitch. My name is Hadija Nansove. I work with NCBA Bank. Our story is we create 1 million jobs every year through our product, Mocash.
Okay. You can clap for them. That's not bad. 1 million jobs every single year. That's not bad. Anybody have a better HR story? Well, I think today we're going to be hearing stories all throughout the night, but to be able to set the precedence, it's my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to call our boss, the CEO of the Federation. Please welcome Mr. Douglas Opio.
Thank you so much, Mitch. And my life is a little easy now because CEOs are measured by the quality of the people they employ. So for today, a few hours, Mitch is working for us. Thank you so much for that. Honorable Minister, we are quite honored to have you here, the Belgian ambassador, the country representative for Enable, the ILO representative, my colleague, the Secretary General of NOTU, and of course, the representative of our chairman today, Mr. Simon Harvey. We are so delighted to have you. Governing Council members present here, all the employers, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me a huge, huge pleasure to see you like this, environmentally friendly. The room is quite green. The faces are shining. People are beautiful and handsome. So I'm quite delighted to be addressing you. But first, allow me to thank our long-term partners. There are quite a number of them. The first on my list is Enable. Enable has been with us on this journey of the Employer of the Year award now for about 3 years now, but still counting. And thank you, please clap. Yeah, thank you so much. What I like about Enable so much is the commitment to decent work, decent employment opportunities. So not just jobs, but decent employment. They have also helped us to drive this agenda of decent work beyond the central region. So specifically with Enable, we are working with employers in the Albertine and the Rwenzori region as well. And we're working also in sectors where decent work deficit are more acute. Sectors like agriculture, for instance. Sectors like tourism and hospitality. So we are very grateful to have Enable with us. Secondly, the International Labour Organization. Decent work is synonymous with ILO. ILO created the term decent work, actually. So within the framework of the Decent Work Counter program, we have been doing a lot with the ILO. With the support of the ILO, we have also created 2 specific awards as well. One award is around the elimination of child labor. The other award is on refugees. And in our case, the refugee issue is extremely important. We are a very hospitable country. We host, maybe it's already approaching 2 million refugees now. So recognizing employers who are employing refugees is extremely important. We also work very closely with the Danish Family Planning Association. And with them, we have been focusing more on workplace health. Because without a healthy workforce, what Mish was talking about, performance, productivity issues, you can't get there. First, a healthy workforce, and then you can have that. Very important for us as well is the issue of disability inclusion. So no one left behind. And we have partnered with NUDIPO, the National Union for Persons with Disabilities, for a long time now, maybe close to 10 years now, specifically working on that. A long-term partner of ours as well is the Uganda Insurance Association. As you know, a well-functional insurance system guarantees that more businesses will come up, that more growth will be seen. Because what do we fear the most? It's risk. So when risk is taken care of by the insurers, then we can do bigger things. Then we are not afraid to invest. So thank you so much for partnering with us. We work very closely as well with the Confederation of Norwegian Enterprises as well, with the Danish industry, but also we have a collaboration with the Dutch. And then, not second last, Makerere University. This research wouldn't be done if we didn't have Makerere University with us. So the professors from Makerere University, they undertake the research work. They bring the evidence. They make the survey credible because they use appropriate methodologies. And then last but not least, the Ministry of Gender itself. Honorable Minister, without you, we don't even exist. You create the regulatory environment, you create the frameworks that allow us to work, you support us through that process, you guide employers, you register workplaces. So without you, we can't even talk about employment. We can't talk about decent work. You're the custodians of the law, but you're also not only about punishment. You have had several tours to companies, advising them, guiding them on what they need to do right, and we are extremely grateful for that partnership from the government. Now, allow me to thank the Employee of the Year Award Technical Committee. The team is here. I know the EYA in the corner there. They're the team that, away from the Secretariat, actually guides the survey process. So without them, there is no survey. So at the point when you're thanking us, start by thanking them, because they are the advisors. They make this possible. Now, the Employee of the Year Award has been there with us for a very long time. We started it since 2001. It's one of those things that have picked up everywhere. It was almost the first, there were no awards of this kind. In fact, when we first introduced it to the wider audience, other employers organizations around the world, at that time, the Canadian employers actually paid us to take up the Employer of the Year Award, which they now run. So what do we focus on? Human resource and business practices, the best. So we try and identify best practices in the area of human resource and also business. Now, for this year, we have the main Employer of the Year Award, but we also have a subsidiary award which is focusing on refugees. We realize that we need to pay a special attention to companies employing refugees, because they are not necessarily at the level where we want them. Decent work deficit is a major issue. Many still see them as a source of cheap labor, so standards are not respected. So we decided that we would focus on that independently. As I conclude, this particular survey is focusing within the framework of job creation. It's about jobs. Taking numbers from the NDP 4, it's estimated that we need to create around 885,000 jobs annually if we are to be able to meet the growing youth population. What does that mean? By 2040, which is our next main big agenda, Vision 2040, we need to create at least about 13.5 million jobs. Where will they come from? From the private sector. And this is why we set out in this particular survey to try and identify what employers are doing right as far as job creation is concerned. And hopefully then this will guide our engagement with the ministry on the issue of creating decent employment opportunities. So with that, thank you so much for coming today. I hope you will learn a lot more from the presentation and the citations that we will have today. But after the this awards event just to let you know that we have a feedback seminar. So if you hear some winner and you want to interrogate, ask a bit more questions, how do you actually do it at your company? That opportunity is there. So we'll have a feedback seminar, the main one in Kampala, but we'll also, with the wonderful support of Enable, we'll also have it in the Albertine and the Rwenzori regions as well. So you can be able to understand why did a company perform better than ours. You will have that opportunity to ask the questions that you might have. And with that, thank you so much. Enjoy the evening, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Douglas Opio, CEO of the Federation of Uganda Employers. All right, thank you, Douglas. Up next, to set the tone on how the survey was done, please welcome our consultant from Makerere University, Professor Julius Chikoma. Round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. I think in the interest of time, but also so that I don't make mistakes, allow me to stand on the protocol that has already been laid out and just say I'm happy to be here. And as the leader of the survey team, I would like to take a very short time to share with you what, as a survey team, we have been doing for the last 9 to 10 months to deliver the results that we are going to actually see, but more importantly, to deliver the best of the best that participated. This year, which started last year, the survey this year, which started last year, I must say it was one of the most intriguing themes that the team has actually undertaken, because compared to all those that we've had before, it touches a very important societal challenge, which is about fostering employment and asking everyone to be part of that very important challenge in this country, but also globally. So my work will be very simple. Since the evening is already been long and it's likely to be long, but a joyous one, I will just do three things. The first one, just to give you a brief about what we did since the beginning of the survey, the highlights of the key findings, and then I will also share with you what do we make of those results going forward, policy practice. So I will be beckoning my controllers the other side. Let's go to the next slide. Next one. Okay. Allow me to just say something about EYA. EYA has become like the name of the survey. But EYA is simply Employer of the Year award. And it's a very unique award, to the point that today, us as the survey team, but I'm sure even Federation of Uganda Employers pride themselves in saying that this is a very unique brand, and we are proud that it is still the best that you can find around, because it is a homegrown type of employer award model. Indigenous in the sense that we look at what is working and what is the best for practice in this particular context. And it is very inclusive. And it also focuses on real issues on the ground. And it is determined, the focus is determined by those who are actually at the front line of business practices and the people issues that drive those business practices. So as a brand, I think it is a very important brand in terms of bringing on board the interests of the employer as well as the interests of the employees. It is all inclusive and sensitive to the interest of those two sides, of the employer and the employees. And so we want to promise you that as a survey team, we try as much as possible in how we carry out this survey to ensure that we protect it as a brand. If we don't protect it and do things that will actually be questionable, then we can't pride ourselves in this brand. But I can assure you, and like the CEO mentioned, this brand is a partnership between ourselves at the university and the employers, and the voice of the employer being the champion of it, FUE. It's a very, very important partnership that we pride in as Makerere University. So let's go to the next slide. Why focus on, next slide please. Why focus on employers fostering job creation? Of course, the big elephant in the room, but also in the society today, is the question of unemployment. And very specifically in this country, a young population, youthful, energetic, ambitious, but also with the question marks of when they leave these institutions where they have been in education. What next? So there is a huge, huge concern about employment. And so we focused on this theme because it is considered to be essential in dealing with a key issue in society. And as a country, we remain one of the countries with high levels of youth unemployment. Of course, that is not to underestimate the fact that Uganda has very important policies that have been put in place to deal with this question of unemployment. There are so many policies, there are so many initiatives, there are so many things that have been done to address the question of youth, generally the question of unemployment. But in this survey, we also have discovered that unemployment is just a very big, broad word. But under it, there are questions of underemployment, unemployment, and overemployment. All those are very important issues that this survey actually took on board. Whichever way you look at it, whether you are concerned only with unemployment or no employment, overemployment, the issue is that it is important that the country and our society, we must be able to create an environment where jobs are created so that we have more people finding what to do and productively and something that is decent. So next, how did we do this survey? This is the issue of methodology, and here it is something that has helped us to really make sure that we do it right, but also we pay attention to who gives us the information. How did we get the information? Who gave us the information? How did we handle the information? And how did we make sense of the information that we got? Two main parts. One, we actually come up with a tool, a questionnaire, a set of questions that we give to people working in a range of organizations that have been identified. And we ensure that we have tapped into the opinions of both those who don't hold any supervisory or what we call managerial responsibilities, as well as those who hold managerial or leadership responsibilities. Because we find it important to ensure that the views of those who come up with the initiatives are moderated or are balanced off with those who have to live the reality of those initiatives and policies that have been instituted by the leaders and the policymakers. So we normally make sure that we have a balance of either of that, and also we ensure that we target the very important key human resource people that galvanize the policies and the efforts of everyone to ensure that the agenda of the organization and the people issues are aligned. So we also ensure that we have a deep conversation with the human resource people in the process of generating information. And so really the information we get is quite deep and quite diverse to ensure that we've not left out any issue that is important to carefully examine in order to identify who really has done better than the other. And with all that set of information and with the techniques we apply to ensure that all this information, some of it is numbers, some of it is stories, is analyzed and assessed such that we are able to say these are the issues that if we say you are the best, we are sure you are the best. And to win, overall, it means that you have done very well in the views that we've listened from your employees, as well as the views we have got from the managers, as well as the things that we have seen on the ground, because we also move to each and every company and see many of those things in the form of verification. We have to verify. So we just don't listen to the stories, but we also must ensure that we have verified so we can defend whatever we share at an event like this. So methodologically, we are very clear that whoever and whichever company and its practices highlighted here, we are sure it is sufficiently scrutinized. So let's move to the next slide. So in a nutshell, those are the quick figures to share with you. We actually ended up including, we reached out to about 200 organizations. But because we have a criteria of ensuring that the data makes sense, eventually some of the organizations that don't have adequate information are dropped off. So while the catchment area was wider, about 200 organizations, but the ones whose information was scrutinized and found sufficient enough for us to proceed with picking up stories from there are 132 companies. And I think that is a jump from last year. Last year we were about 125. So we've moved a bit higher. But I know that our target is really to have 200 as a minimum. We shall get there, I'm sure. But out of those 132 organizations, 27% are what we consider large established organizations. So these are companies that have all the practices, all systems in place, financial, human resource, all the different systems that can support the organization to function properly those organizations have them. So we categorize those as large or established organizations. 27% out of those 132 are large. 73% out of those are what we broadly consider to be SME. SME is small, medium enterprises. Now, something about this issue, something about the numbers that is important, because we are talking about job creation here. And that the proportion of large to small is important to reflect on a little bit. So you can see that if you have 27% versus 73%, my math is not correct. But anyhow, the point I want to make is 27% is nearer to 30%, and 73% is nearer to 70%. I want to translate it in the is and was. It is actually reflective of the makeup, the organizational makeup of this economy. You have, when you get a total of 10 organizations, chances are that of the 10 you get, 3 are large, 7 are small. In other words, our society is predominantly SME. And that means that even the policies and initiatives that we need to track in support of growth, in support of improving job creation initiatives, we have to bear that in mind, that most of the organizations that we are planning for, that we want to support in their initiatives, they are predominantly SMEs. So from that number of organizations, we were able to remain with 1,354 responses. So the people that gave us answers to the questions that we asked, total to 1,354. And they gave us answers via online methods, but also via writing or responding to our hard copy papers that we gave them. Now, about this number as well, because we want to really be able to understand the nature of the organizations we are talking about, and so that if we are setting expectations, we become modest about what we are talking about. So, in the first numbers, the proportion is 3:1 approximately, 3 large to 7 small. Now, in terms of the number of staff that gave us those responses, again, the proportion is that 71% of the 1,354 are people that do not hold any serious managerial or supervisory responsibility. Then 29% are people who hold some kind of managerial supervisory responsibility. So the proportions, again, very important. That means that the views that we collected and the basis on which we have the highlights I'm going to share is based on majority of the people who actually are not the initiators of these policies. They are the ones who live these policies that we are coming up with. Very important. So, specifically, let's go to the next page or the next slide. Specifically, what are the issues that we really measured and assessed in specific terms? There are 7 areas that we specifically looked at. Of course, the main one that responds to the theme is the issue of job creation initiatives and consequences. So here it's important for us to look at the issue of job creation, both in terms of what can you put up so that you can have more people get opportunity to have work. So we were very interested in what are those things that employers are doing to provide and to create more potential for more jobs in the organization, in the society in which they work, and with the communities that they bring on board as they do their business. But at the same time, we're also very interested in looking at what could be the flip side of those initiatives. That is, as they try to give people more chances, are they actually getting realistic, decent, and stable job opportunities? In other words, are there initiatives that companies are coming up with, but which would be actually very temporary, making the employees, making these people they are giving opportunities vulnerable to any shift or any changes? So we wanted to balance that off, because it's one thing to have so many numbers that you have created, but it's another to really have more sustainable opportunities which do not create vulnerabilities in the population. So that first topic was very crucial for us to see the balance of those two. The many things that they have actually put in place to create more opportunities, but also the consequences of those opportunities. And so for the winners or the organizations whose best practices, some of which we shall highlight here, we will share in their stories, they were able to make that balance. They were able to pay attention to the kind of opportunities that they are giving or they are creating. They were very concerned and very particular on, is this something that is going to create more challenges for people, or is this something that will be sustainable and people can always be able to benefit going forward? So that was the very important topic and theme of the survey. The rest of the other themes, 2 to 7, these are perennial issues that we have to look into as well. So in addition to just the growth initiatives in terms of employment creation, we found it important to continue to look at the general people issues that human resource practitioners grapple with as organizations come up with initiatives to improve their performance, to grow their businesses, and so on. The people issues still have to be kept in check. So most of the other things are about talent management, human resource practices. We looked into all those different ones, but also we looked at social issues as diversity and inclusion, very important issues. The question of refugee inclusion, as well as the issue of elimination of child labor. Remember, I mentioned at the beginning that this is a country that is more youthful compared to others. So the potential for children to get into employment when they are not yet the age is very high, given, of course, given the nature of our population, and also given the fact that, you know, poverty is still a big issue in the country. So we kept that issue also in check. So let's go to the next slide. So this one is a quick way of seeing which of the practices did all the people we talked to have favorable appraisals or favorable assessments. So in terms of the responses to the question of job creation, I think on the whole, even when we looked at the flip side of the initiatives, on the whole, we found that most of these organizations have come up with a number of things that have potential to create job and to create more opportunity for employment for people. And as a result, the scores are the highest compared to the other practices we looked into. We also found, interestingly, that these social issues are still being checked, although the employees are not as enthusiastic about what is being done in terms of the ratings they give to their organizations compared to the job creation ratings. So when you look at that curve, you see that there is more work to do on the people side, the people issues that we included in the survey, in order to match the enthusiasm that comes with all these growth initiatives that companies are trying to come up with to improve business performance, but also to create potential for more employment. Specifically, let's go to the next slide. Specifically, on the theme, we found that talking about job creation and looking at what organizations are doing, three things must be balanced. The focus must be balanced on, of course, as I mentioned, creating stable jobs. In other words, creating opportunities for more people who have salaries and less people who are temporary. Because we also found many companies, they had a lot of people who they consider as their workers, but they really are very temporary, they are seasonal, they depend on seasons, so they are very vulnerable in that sense. So what this means is that that's an issue that has to be checked, and you know, it has to be reflected on how do you ensure that you are balancing off, you know, the many things that you want to avail to more people, but it must be sustainable and also stable for them. It's not an easy balancing act, but that's the challenge. Secondly, it's also important to address the issue of barriers to job growth. And here we are talking about companies making sure they look into issues of growth, improving growth, business growth, but also looking at the supply side. Now, the paradox normally we have is that in the population, we have so many people that are coming out of institutions. And yet, and also having the organizations complaining that they don't find the people with the right skill set they are looking for. So there is that paradox. So this is something that now we are saying that it's important to look at how do we close the skills gap, the mismatch. Because we have so many institutions where our younger people are going in the hope that as they get out of those institutions, it is a gateway to employment opportunity. But on the other hand, talking to the employers, they are still not very convinced that those who are coming from institutions are fit for purpose, and that they will have to first set up some kind of programs to upskill them. So there is some work to do there between the institutions that are the supply side and the organizations that are on the demand side, so that we don't lose this very important opportunity. And lastly, in terms of the job creation issue and what our results tell us, is that it's important to have job creation, focused job creation strategies, and meaning that it's important to delineate and differentiate issues of unemployment. It's not just about giving people employment, but it's important to also pay attention to what kind of employment are they actually doing. Is it utilizing their full potential? have you been able to take advantage of what this person, this total person comes with in the organization? So unemployment has to be focused on, as well as unemployment, having people who are fit to be in the labor force to do work, but there is no work. So unemployment, and also the question of self-employment, producing people that can, or producing opportunities for people to actually go it on their own way. And this sometimes may look, very paradoxical to employers, that how do we get involved in supporting self-employment? But again, we found some very interesting examples from some of the best companies that are going to be read here, the kind of initiatives they have come up with that have actually enabled some of even the workers they have to separate from them, but in a way that they become self-employed, but they are still service providers of these companies that they are leaving. So in a way, the company is still supporting self-employment, even though this person is no longer their employee. So there are examples which can be picked up from these survey results so that policymakers and other decision makers in organizations can actually follow. So let's go to the next, and which I think is the last slide. So surely my parting words here is simply in two ways. We need to create more, but also better jobs, because people want jobs, but also people want decent jobs. If you don't create an environment where people are involved in decent jobs, then I think you as an employer has not paid attention to the dignity of the human that you are employing. And lastly, invest more in human capital through better education and skills. So there must be a link and mutual collaboration between educational institutions and the employment world, so that whatever is done in these institutions finds relevancy in the world of employment. In the interest of time, I thank you very much for listening to me.
Thank you very much, Professor. Ladies and gentlemen, and seeing that we have a new category this year, it's my pleasure to welcome Rogers Musinguzi, a development specialist from Water Trust, to tell us more about the refugee space. Let's give him a round of applause.
All right, good evening, everyone. Rotarian Musinguzi Rogers are my names. All protocol observed. I am a Rotarian from the Rotary Club of Nansana Metro, charter member. 15 years ago, I sat in the same class with Professor Julius Chikoma alongside Dr. Joyce Nosamba. It's an honor to work with you on this particular research. The difference is that in that class, I was a student and he was my professor. So let's not count backwards on how old I am. All right, next slide, please. I'll go briefly through highlights. I'll not re-echo what the professor said in the research that we did. I'm just giving a glimpse on what happens in the refugee settlements and what we discovered. Scope, we looked at Nachi Valley, MV, Rhino. We have so many other refugee settlements, but we just focused on these. Our main focus here for looking at these particular areas was mainly to do with decent work, but also, and most importantly, to recognize employers that are resilient in this particular type of environment. Next slide, please. When I'm talking about refugee settlements, we're not talking about air conditioning areas, workplaces. We are looking at people who work in field, 40 degrees Celsius, and we're talking about employers who don't have the basic resources available to run to. Next slide, please. So at 57 employers, and the turn-up was about 52, which is about 90% on average. And I want to inform you that this was not just a walkover, okay? In Kampala here and the rest of the skirts of Kampala, it is easy to identify an employer, schedule a meeting, go into a Zoom call, but when it comes to these types of areas, you need to reach on ground. And many of the times, we find these people with so many challenges. So there's a lot of digging deep into what we had to find. Next slide, please. Some of the dimensions that we focused on have already been mentioned by Professor. I'll go to the next slide. Looking at the key highlights in these areas. One of the refugee settlements that we looked at had a balance. We found that a number of employers, okay, are balanced between host. When I talk of host, I'm talking about those who are locally on ground, as well as we have refugees that actually employ Ugandans and both refugees. So there's a mixture of the two. In this particular settlement, we realized there was a lot of skilling. They are somewhat organized a bit, so we had limited struggle in identifying them, as well as staff engagement came up as important. And these are some of the employers listed. Next slide, please. Whereas when it came to Nakivale Valley and Rhino Camp, okay, when we got down there, we realized there's some kind of shocking information. Refugees are employing us Ugandans as well, okay? And this is what is happening on ground. They have a clear focus on agriculture and poultry farming, given the structure of how easy it is to liquidify and also the demand for this particular type of products and services. Next slide. Observations. Like I mentioned earlier, the balance between host-owned enterprises as well as refugee-owned enterprises is somewhat alarming, and we really wanted to look into this. Why is this actually happening? Okay. In the other settlement, we found it a bit balanced in Vepi. However, for Rhino and Nakivale, we found more refugees, more refugee-led employers on ground. We also realized when it comes to enterprises, there are so many small enterprises who we also consider as employers, but they have a range of between 10 and less, 10 and below staffing on ground. I wanted to point out that 40% of organizations are not carrying out sensitization or provision of sexual reproductive health resources, okay? And this is crucial on our end. We had a high percentage, 48% female participation for our country for various reasons. And the last observation was about sustainability challenge. This is highly characterized by mobility of the population on ground. Okay, there's a high informal sector there and the limited resources. So there are a number of movements on ground. Next slide, please. I'll try to keep this as fast as possible. Recommendations: 1, recognition of services and training initiatives of these people on ground. I talked about the balance between refugee representation, particularly in these forums that we have. As you interact with the persons on ground, you'd realize they are more encouraged when they feel that we include them in these types of occasions. Then also we would recommend for more support on compliance than policing, especially for far-to-reach employers. Skills development, as you'll read in our report, makes a huge difference when it comes to this particular type of employers, as well as leveraging technology and innovation for enterprise growth. So when you're up country, it's funny how just transferring money is quite a big challenge, and then moving along with cash calls for vices. Myself, I couldn't move with cash because of the vices that would actually endanger myself. But then while you're there, you actually need the resources to really move around. Next slide, please. So as we conclude, we wanted to point out the following. 1, we need to note that whereas some employers in this particular type of settlements are small, okay, they create a big impact because of the demand that they meet while on ground. Secondly, the employers that will recognize in this particular type of sector are the ones that stand out when it comes to training, employment and decent work, as well as community development. They have taken an extra mile to make sure that they employ persons on ground. Recognition, I'll not fail to mention time and again, recognition of this particular type of audience is very key, and they will feel very empowered. Us just showing up to carry out this research gave them a lot of encouragement to see that they're contributing to our particular sector. And finally, the pathway to better employment practices, particularly for this sector, will be through support of enterprise growth and sustainability in whatever they're doing. So I would like to thank you and wish you a wonderful evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rogers Musinguzi from Water Trust. Let's give him a round of applause. So we're going to take a quick dinner break, have a little bit of entertainment, and then we'll come back with the first round of awards. So we'd like you to kindly just remain seated. We'll have ushers come to your tables to pick you up table by table. Thank you very much and bon appetit.
So we have to be strong, and I'm finding that hard. We have to move on, but no matter how hard I try, if your heart's in pieces, you look for the truth. And when I look deep down inside, I know it's too bad I love you. Too bad I love you. Too bad, too bad. Too bad, baby. Too bad, too bad. Too bad. Sometimes it hits me in the morning, it hits me at night, that I cannot turn back the years. So I look out my window and turn off my light, but I cannot turn back the years. Can't make it seem easy when you're all that I see. Can't live in a dream, and I won't serenade the truth. People are hurting, and they're looking to me, and I look at you. There's nothing more to say. It's too bad I love, but I'm never gonna give it up. Give it up, give it up. Give it up, give it up. Oh, I love you, and I'm never gonna give it up. Give it up, keep holding on to you. Give it up, give it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're the water I drink, you're the air that I breathe.
I
ngenze sirika kalikolenja amazibonekawo esula ebweru kaleero biriwa bwewobanga ekyaye yogera ekituufu nange ekiregenze oh mama babuwe olwo abasajja mukulamuta ebyo abasajja bijja kunnema omukazi eyerekereza esimbi noyiwayiwa bakazi bannange olunabako babapitana kati bingaye senendowoza ti omukwano gwayiwayiwa eseetereze taculaku ntama empisa zogwe zikyuseeko zirabikanga zindege kyolooza kikikwefire kale waffe sigowangayo ekikujoza kikwerero totontwala omuntu osanga omanye sinanga ekyali abasajja obangi omama tinageterengende nageterengende mazima nsudde ekituufu we kiri mu mukwano gyekukoma okunyuma gyekukoma okukula ddala omukwano gunyuma gyokoma okwagala omuntu n'omwega mazima abalungi balumya n'omusika n'omwagala n'omutima n'okumumalirako abalungi balumya mazima okugenda tosangawo omuntu n'omwagala nga mazima ye takulinako kyenakunako wetaano kwamuwa amaanyi nawulire sekumye kati nze nange nali wano omutima gwange kujjudde ebiwundu ebitagambika nze nakaaba naddaaka najula n'okuva obutwa anange labeeruka nze gwe nasiima muwati ne gwe yasiima enjagala okwetuka kati yebbanga ligeze gatamba ku mutima anange labeeruka enziwe koddebiwana batmasweya niwaligetiritalavafeya mamemoriizondebata kosmalakoyu eva enziwe koddebiwana batmasweya niwaligetiritalavafeya mamemoriizondebata kosmalakoyu eva
Ladies and gentlemen, as we enjoy our dinner, I'd like to call upon the CEO of the Federation of Uganda Employers to invite our first speech from our ILO representative. Let's give him a round of applause as he makes his way to the front. All right, so change in program. Continue with your dinner. We'll be diving straight into the awards segment. Could we have some music, please, as we wait for the awards?
you go treat me well. Give me the love and no be kiss and tell. No be say that I whine and no well. Panicking and put to love, but it went cool up, I can't know if I were. Tell me now, love panicking, know if I were. Panicking and put to love, but it went cool up, I can't know if I were. Tell me now, love panicking, know if I were. Emi mi do te kute, nemi wa baby. Kabi take attention to say Kumanga wali wonse chenga Wali wenchi buzo bambi chembuza Why it's not a lose control every time that you come around Panicking and put to love When you went pull up I can't know if I were Tell me now Love panicking and know if I were Panicking and put to love But it went pull up I can't know if I were Tell me now Love panicking and know if I were He said let me keep your secret check. Deepest of my heart is the safest place. So yeah, baby, turn to me and say, hey. Girl, I love your body. I panic when I see your body. I admire my baby's body. Hey, yeah. Baby, when you turn up on me, baby, come to my you're the one that I keep hoping. Everywhere you go, I come follow. Panicking and put to laugh. But it went cool up, I can't know if I was. Tell me now, love panicking if I was. Panicking and put to laugh. But it went cool up, I can't know if I was. Tell me now, love panicking if I was. Sitting over and go to say, Epila Eulange, on David Yo Viola, Timutu Bambi, Omoe Nakafanani, Akobambia la venga kova yo nampenga gumeme, nange mumenga gumeme, alina kabiri Viola. Akayo yo bambi okoko sakayindo akalalo koswiti wenze jukira erinyalye okulyogera mpomelwa kozinde konungansani kozinda nungalirise obulire nti ulaya abawala banje abalungi ekyo tekimutiisa Viola malaika wange mama Viola mwagala kamba Viola akumendika ubaga nange zendi mukomendo wesigwa la la utawonja omanyeti babi byonkolera bisima dala babi omukwano gwaffe babi tegusobola nze kuntama amazima omukwano gwaffe babi tegusobola nze kunyiwa my baby, my Valentine. Girl, you dey making my temperature go dey rise. If you leave me, I go die. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest, your love will wear me totally me. I'm so obsessed. I want to talk. Kuduro, your body dey work on this thing. Kuduro, open and make us sing. Kuduro, give me love for one thing. You make a bad man sing. Why? Kuduro, your body dey work on this thing. Kuduro, open and make us sing. Kuduro, give me love for one thing. You make a bad man sing. Oh, love, 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 love. Now you make me loco. You play me like a lotto. All you want is my dodo. I even buy you moto. Oh no, oh no. You say you want a low, low. Oh, why you leave me go? See me now, I am solo. Oh no. It could have been something different. Oh, you say you want money, baby. Oh. You could be loving my honey, kissing and cuddling up in Miami. Oh, it could have been something different. Oh, you say you want money, baby. Oh, I don't tire for play. Things and now you go hold me down. Jackie by silly. With you, I want to settle down. You sweep me like soda, high me like raga, cool it down. All the friends have been mocking me. All you want is a no party. So fair, baby. So fair, baby. The way you want to the love with me. All you want is a no party. So fair, baby. Now you make me. You play me like a. All you want is my. Unomi wa sukali. Dai na kadalasini. Pagalo kutuka kumwezi. Zikiris are
bera sikali ngankukuma nakasale maidali chesi wanyikole risachi emisuweni nemekamulirako usiba mulinga wechilisa akanyama kamyufu kuchoto kaliriro chusa wondya hamasogani kukwe itukamisine wompita jakala tukati wenga yenze poitatia walivuga kakali nangediva kalia jakala tukati wenga yenze poitatia akachapa malasi umugongo wekusiwa kusiga obugalo babuguma mukuwanika waziwa kutakula nyumisiza bulamu nange teka mupulani nange tenalina kuwalabu naye mumesiyo exceptional engeri jonkwata eri so professional hamasongandi kukwe itukamisite wompita jagala tukati wenga yenze kuitatia uwe wolivuka kakali kalia verende jagala tukati wenga yenze kuitatia awful my baby. Where to look up, you're the one that I've been looking for. Can't prove him better tongan. Just I would come down go one. La boy a pedala ya kusabira. Tu venga te tua ukana. Bina binina kwa bisana. I want you more than that. I wanna be the father. Awful my baby. Where to look at Sunday, you're the one that I've been looking for. To get them charge. Awful my baby. Where to look at Sunday, you're the one that I've been looking for. To get them charge. Awful my baby. Where to look at Sunday, you're the one that I've been looking for. To get them touch me, oh, forget my baby. But you look at the day, you're the one. Oh, love, love, love. One. What if I couldn't speak? What if I couldn't hear? What if I couldn't move? Will you still love me? What if my body aches and always remains you late? What if I couldn't wait? Would you love me when it's hard and the lights falling apart? If the things that we was new are long gone, if the blue sky starts to gray and the memory fades away, and the memory fades away, will you still love me? Would you love me when it's hard and the lights falling apart? If the things that we was new are long gone, if the blue sky starts to gray and the
Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have all been waiting for. We are going to start off with the first of 18 awards to be given out tonight. The first category is the NGO Sectoral Award. And to give out this award, let's call the District Labor Officer Kaborole, Cliff Richard Mirembe. Could you make your way to the front? Let's give him a round of applause as he makes his way to the front.
I want to flex my love, I want to impress, and I want to carry my love to a place she loves.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Cliff, the microphone is on the podium. They will hand over the award to you, and you will read out the name of the winning organization. Ladies and gentlemen, and the winner of this year's Employer of the Year Award for the NGO Sector Award goes to...
Yes, good evening, members. My name is Cliff Richard Mirembe. I'm the District Labor Officer for Kabarole District. I take this honor to give this award to Baila Foundation, Uganda.
Congratulations to the Bailey Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, our next award category of the night is the Service Sector Award. To give out this award, please welcome to the podium the President of the Human Resource Managers Association of Uganda, Ronald Bossa. Let's give a round of applause.
We are the chosen few. You chose me, and I chose you. We're the chosen few. Oh, and we are the lucky people.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Service Sector Award being given out by Ronald Bossa, and the award goes to...
The award goes to Mountains of the Moon University. Mountains of the Moon University. Are they here? Mountains of the Moon University. Mountains of the Moon University. Yes.
Congratulations to Mountains of the Moon University. Ladies and gentlemen, our third award of the night is a special award. It is the Disability Inclusion Award. And to give this award out, I'd like to call the CEO of Nudipu, that is Esther Chozira. Esther, please make your way to the podium.
In life, if you understand me or not, misunderstand me or not, me, I'm okay. I'm okay. like say you be holy pass. I dey love my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we could have Esther Chozira or a representative from Nudipu to hand out this award. It is the Disability Inclusion Award.
I dey deliver. I pass it doctor. I be like Terminator. I dey deliver. I pass it doctor. I be like Terminator. I dey deliver. I pass it doctor. I be like Terminator.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Disability Inclusion Award at this year's Employer of the Year's Award goes to, if we could hand her the microphone.
I take this opportunity to hand over this award to you for being a disability inclusion, and this one goes to Harris International.
Street orientation. Immunization. Money.
Congratulations to Harris International.
Oh my niggas sharp up. Oh my niggas sharp up. Cover face like na badger. Get feel but we know they got. Sit up boss them tap tap tap. Pastor do shit rababa. Oh my ijo rababa. Feeling good banana. Music don't need permission to enter your spirit. Anyway, anyhow, you know say you go feel me. Music don't need permission to enter your spirit. Yeah. Anyway, anyhow, you know say you go feel me.
Congratulations to Harris International, ladies and gentlemen. Our next category is talent management, and we'd like to call upon the Secretary General of NOTU, Richard Bijirwa, to do us the honors to hand that award out. Talent management.
I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back.
Richard Bigirwa is my name, Secretary General of the National Organization of Trade Unions, NOTU. This award of talent management goes to Uganda Breweries Limited.
Decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. No, no. No, no. No, no. No, no turning back. No, no. No, no.
Me only choice. I go narrow the things say I no know road. Every me more. Now in they move me, they lead me, they go. On God, mine is made up. Of course, no going back. Non-stop on 240. You should go, hold on me do roti. Steady revving, wanted or two. Got eyes on the prize. Oh, Babala any police snatch me from his hand. Oh, if I just lower me, reach out back me cool. That's why I follow.
Decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus.
No turning back.
No turning back.
No turning back. No turning back. Will you turn back?
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, to Uganda Breweries. Let's give them a big round of applause. Our next category is sexual reproductive health. To give out this award, we'd like to call Dr. Mugera Robert from the Ministry of Health. Dr. Mugera Robert from the Ministry of Health, kindly assist.
Telling me what I owe you. Telling me what you wanted me to give you.
Shafi and Goldie,
My darling, what is it that they told
status.
Telling me how they be fooling you like on
And the award.
This is for you, Jesus. Just wonder on the beat. Let's go. From the moment Joanonda, Ompa David Njera, Montwala Walunja.
Congratulations to Multi-Choice Uganda, ladies and gentlemen. Obugalo!
Ebyangere byakyuka kati ndi mwana wa mwami onkoledde birungi nayimba onkoledde birungi natenda onkoledde birungi nakutendanga onkoledde birungi ebitagambika I will praise you all my life. Dance for Jesus. 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 Jesus for you. Blessings follow me. Your goodness and mercy too. They will follow me all of my days. When I'm bankole birungi nayimba nkoledde birungi natendanga mbaningewo kubanga onkoledde birungi ebitagambika yemminyonyole ntya. Dance for Jesus. 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 Jesus for you.
Anachukua, anaweka, wa.
Le général Dangote,
Anachukua, anaweka, wa.
le grand Mobao,
Anachukua, anaweka, wa.
Osiamboka,
Anachukua, anaweka, wa. Tamu kupendwa nawe, tamu nasikia, tamu kupendwa nawe. Tamu kupendwa nawe, tamu kupendwa nawe. O maneno tumeyazoea, vijineno tushazoea. Mpenzi wangu mubaya, kwani nawahusu? Shepu yake mbaya, hivi nawahusu? Mtangaji malaya, wao inawahusu nini? Wamegusa babaya na mwaka huu lazima wachuchume. Wameingia cha kike, cha kike, wameingia cha kike, cha kike, wameingia cha kike, kwa penzi letu cha kike, lazima wachuchume. Wameingia cha kike, kwa penzi letu cha kike.
Makokote, Mabutale, Don Mendes, Bajuni, Bajuni.
Chumbani enesi, unipatia panado, kujenga za Messi na mashuti ya Ronaldo, yani ndani nikiingia tu anachukua, anaweka, wa kwenye gari, anachukua, anaweka, iwe jikoni au varandani, anachukua, anaweka, wa doze, anachukua, anaweka, yani Dar es Salaam joto, twale soji pepe, oya Kongo joto, twale soji pepe, oye mose kulandi pepe, origado bongo pepe, oye mama na pote pepe, dori bongo pepe.
Person wey no person, you know they give person. If you want no person, you no go force person. Yo. I know they sick, you won't give me medicine. I get money, oh, you won't help me spend my money. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy. me to enjoy myself. Allow 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 me to enjoy myself.
All right.
Allow me to enjoy myself.
So, ladies and gentlemen, our next category to be given out is the Sectoral Category Award. This is the Tourism Sector Award for Renzori. We'd like to call upon Rose Athieno from Inabel, the Strategy Advisor. Rose, please make your way to the stage.
Good evening. Rose Athieno is my name, Country Strategy Advisor for Enable. And this Tourism and Hospitality Award goes to Fred Bamesije. Fred Bamesije, come up.
Sekubalisela basikhuphula
The name of the company is Nyaika Hotel.
Balisela basikhuphula imizwa sukumisa umzimba koma sava koma savana na aye sava aye savana na koma sava koma sava koma sava koma sava aye sava aye sava aye sava aye sava aye sava koma sava.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next category is Refugee Employer. In a settlement, we'd like to call upon, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Luanga Evans, ILO Country Representative. Mr. Luanga Evans, could you please come and do us the honors to hand out this particular award? Refugee Employer.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Evans Luanga from the International Labour Organization, and I'm happy today to be here to present the Employers of the Year Award to the Best Employer Refugee Settlement, and this goes to Crystal Green Services.
Jerusalem, ikhaya lami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana.
Congratulations, Crystal Green Services.
Ikhaya lami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana.
Congratulations. Mr. Evans, we'd like you to stay on board to hand out the next one also. The next award goes out to Refugee Employer Urban. Could we please have the award also, please? Thank you.
Refugee Employer Urban. The award goes to Marifa Medical Clinic.
Haba haba, ujaza kibaba.
Congratulations, Marifa Medical Clinic.
When I was a little girl, my grandma told me that I could be just anything that I wanted to. When I was a little girl, my grandma told me that I could be just anything that I wanted to. She said that everything I work for, everything I wish for, everything I look for is right in front of me. Everything I work for, everything I wish for, everything I look for is right in front of me. And she said, Haba haba, ujaza kibaba.
Mr. Evans, they say with great power comes great responsibility. We have one last award that we'd like you to give out for us. That is the Elimination of Child Labor Award. So kindly do us the honors.
Ladies and gentlemen, elimination of child labor to support the theme decent work, and the award 2025 goes to Kyagalani Coffee Limited. Kyagalani Coffee Limited, congratulations. A hand of applause to Kyagalani.
Congratulations and thank you so much to Mr. Evans Rwanga. All right, our next category, ladies and gentlemen, is a sectoral category award going out to, I'd like to call Lucy Carlier, project manager from Enabel. The category is agriculture in the Rwenzori region. So Lucy Carlier, please do us the honors.
So for the agriculture category, the awards go to Toro Botanical Gardens. Congratulations.
Wait a minute. When Jesus says yes, nobody can say no. 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 I'm not worried about a thing, 'cause I know you are guiding me. Where you lead me, Lord, I will go.
For Toro Botanical Gardens.
In control, there's no limit to what you can do, 'cause it all belongs to you. Yes, it all belongs to you. Now what you know, you're almighty and all powerful, and it all belongs to you. Yes, it all belongs to you. When Jesus says yes, nobody can
Congratulations, congratulations. Our next category is another sectoral category award for tourism in the Albertine region. We'd like to call the finance manager of Enabel, Bonnie Sechuanda. Bonnie, could you do us the honors, please? tourism in the Albertine region.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and the award goes to Golden Castle Hotel, Hoima. Golden Castle Hotel, Hoima.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call back Rose Athiano from Enabel, the strategy advisor. Rose, you now have the opportunity to announce the overall winner for tourism sector. So kindly do us those honors. Thank you so much.
Pull up in a beam, too much, too clean, taller. Don't foster, serious and daughter. A big time player, crib too big and ganja.
The overall winner goes to Mountains of the Moon Hotel. Mountain of the Moon Hotel, overall winner for tourism and hospitality.
Gentlemen, our next category is Government MDA, and I'd like to call upon the PS from the Ministry of Gender. Please welcome Agri Kibenge. Big round of applause.
Very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. The best government ministry, department or agency is Uganda Printing and Publishing Corporation.
Wake up, collect your money, wake up, Kera, go get the moolah. Wake up, money go kala. Don't walk, you don't try. You supposed to be jai. Kilo come, person, matter, person, we don't mind, boy. When I land softly on the sofa floor. So far, so good, Koni Bajo. Let me see you, go lo, let me see you, go lo, Bukao. Let me
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure now to welcome our guest of honor, the Honorable Minister, to the stage to actually announce the winner of this year's Employer of the Year Awards. Please welcome her, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, in a very exciting twist of events, we'd like to say that this year there was no silver, but there were 2 gold companies. So you have got a tie for first place. So please be on standby. The Honorable Minister, Honorable Anyakuny, please do us the honors and tell us which 2 organizations.
Nile Breweries.
Open the fire, play the bed, do let them know. No finish you, no finish you. Man no fit tire every day I'm on the road.
MTN Uganda.
No you, this now unso. Would you turn down for?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a tie this year. Nile Breweries and MTN Uganda.
Give me your hand and shoulder. To see shoulder get up. Blessings for your head up. Yola balaba. Give me your hand and shoulder. But I no go get us. Better go look at us. Yola balaba. Give me your hand and shoulder. To see shoulder get up. Blessings for your head up.
DJ, they have requested for the music to get off the stage. You're not playing good music. Did they bribe you? MTN, wait. MTN, wait for your music. Before you switch off my phone. Okay, next number is for MTN. Which one is it? So you know who you are. DJ, I also know music. Who is your guy?
Thank you, Honorable, for saving us. Thank you, Honorable.
See as we day like beans and rice. I will never leave your side. I will never ever go. I dedicate my time to you, my guy. Even if the road is rough, I don't mind. 'Cause you be my G for life.
As I never see you online, you they worry me and you they give me consign. Yeah, I be ringing on your cellular. Where you at? Nobody know if you settle down. Yeah, I'm hoping you're okay. We got to party tonight. Many just stay for mine. Yeah, me and you be like them, not my guy. Don't try see my guy. Show his ass how to transfer yourself. Be my guy. My dough is my guy. My guy. To rule one is enough. So I call your name when I ask me who's your guy. That guy is my guy. Jerry's not my guy, not my guy. MK and Junke for life. Villa Super V, she's my. I dedicate my time. Yeah, Chiefy Cookie.
Thank you very much, Honorable, for assisting us. Let's give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable, we thank you so much for your patience. I know we have kept you late, but she had to make sure that she gives out to the two winning organizations. Let's give a round of applause to MTN and Uganda Breweries Limited. Thank you so much, Honorable. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, we've got 3 last awards to give out. So can we quickly give out these last 3 awards and then we call it a night? So to give out the overall winner for agriculture, could we please call back Lucy Carlier, the project manager from Enabel? Madame Lucy, please do us the honors to give out the overall agriculture award.
So the overall award for agriculture goes to Agri Evolve Uganda Limited.
Go down on me, oh, with your coca body. Follow my command like zombie. Go down on me, oh, with your coca body. Cause this your milky for fronting now for me. Hold on for me, I no go do me corny. And if you're milky na fighty, I saw me to look. Gelatoni, oh baby, sumoyo, baby, gonna. Waka waka when you enter Malicha. Baby, gonna. Will you give me sugar? Wala. Macho Mona Lisa, 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 Macho Mona Lisa.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next category to be given out is the Indigenous SME Award. Indigenous SME Award.
Girl, I'll be foolish if I don't let you indulge me.
Could I have Mr. Jonan Kisache, the CEO of Uganda Insurers Association, Jonan Kisache, to give it out, please?
Best Indigenous SME, the award goes to Margarita Technical Institute.
Tune into the pure sound of greatness.
Margarita Technical
DJ,
Institute.
that's you. Joe boy, one day. I'm gonna do my fair. No, my get so come on, love back. Body on check. I thought I don't mind the back there, my. No, you don't mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, to give out the Bronze Award, I'd like to call His Excellency the Belgian Ambassador, Hugues Chantry. Could you please do us the honors? Veuillez nous assister. The bronze winner in this year's Employer of the Year Awards.
And for the Bronze Employer of the Year 2025, we have Coca-Cola Beverages Uganda.
Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, you know they for me young girl, oh young girl. No tell me no, 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 oh, 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 oh. Baby, gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. You got me like whoa, 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 whoa. Shawty gon' give me your lo, 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 lo.
Congratulations to Coca-Cola, ladies and gentlemen. Obugalo. Bronze winners at this year's Employer of the Year Awards. Merci beaucoup, Votre Excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call the Vice Chair of the End of the Year Awards Technical Committee. Please welcome Irene Nayera to give us some closing remarks and a vote of thanks. Let's give her a round of applause. Irene. Members of the committee, if you could kindly join Irene.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of this awesome technical committee, would like to thank all of you, especially the key sponsors, Annabelle, for having partnered with FUE and for having trusted us to steer ahead this event. Thank you so much, and we celebrate all the winners. Everybody who is here is a winner, and let's look forward to the next awards. Have a beautiful evening.
London.
Hello, with everybody for you. Adijọ́ ṣe ṣe pẹ̀lẹ́ o, mo ti sọ fún wọn tẹ́lẹ̀ o. Bẹ́lẹ̀ o, deliver like I get bẹ́lẹ̀ o. Dem say I dey go sẹ́lẹ̀ o, dem say I dey go sẹ́lẹ̀ o. Asking me to Fortuna, I go make you jo dada. Shey you get the power, sweetie pasi amala ketu. Ṣèṣe kagawa, Jésù Kristi lọ́ba wa. Got dem falling yakata, you know I see sabi girl dey do. Sugar cane sweet, but your love is sweeter. Sobolo juice mixed with a little ginger. Oh girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time from me. I wanna live with you. I got the reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, so you come pass up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you come pass up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you come pass up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you come pass up. Man, them so far to find your love. Man, join your king, now girl, don't talk. Got me like a thief in the night, don't you? But you know, say, all of my niggas, them ball. Nothing you go ever need at all. Man, join your king, now girl, don't know. Taking it a break, I me, I know the rush. Baby, if you want me, catch a rebel, mommy, say, we do me.
Show me a jigger, let me see, and let me see the woman that is with. I put a couple $1,000 on your wrist. What's on your wrist? Mama, they can't touch you. I ain't never see this kind, babe. We did do some kind things, make me feel some kind way. You know I'm not just tryna get laid, 'cause I know some kind things do it for the right pay. Baby, make I fire you with my machine guns. 16 rounds, I be King Kong. Girl, make a sample you my brand new song. La la la.
Oh girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you.
qui cachait. Civilisation pas maniée, c'est où celle qui mène. Là on n'a pas qu'à trouver. Noir de nous qui goûter. On qui j'en le met secret. Oula, oulé. Là où va nous qui arriver, c'est là nous mettez qu'à clairer. Nous qui comprenons pas vrai, et nous qui quoi nous qu'à rêver.
Now which kind life way I never see? I carry God so I fear nothing. Steady increase in the commas, comma. Original no be parody. It no fit clear for your memory. Whether na winter or summer, I did Papa just savannah. Living life, see my fire burning bright within the inside me. Small way they mighty, they never know I color. To the more fight, check and balance everything inside my mind daily. Trust me, you can't fool me. Energy don't got logo, but I'm friendly and conscious. I'm allergic to circles, so I'm not ready for confusion. They're telling me make I show love, stability on bono, everything a connection. I'm not ready for confusion. Things happen inside life, brother, to make I live my life. Dreams come true if not fight the fight, make you no go tired. They go, fire they go. You need to put your body and soul. Leave your worries alone. Like I just savannah, living life, see my fire burning bright within the inside me. Small way they mighty, they never know I color. To the move fine, check and balance everything inside my mind daily. Trust me, you can't fool me. Energy don't got logo, more friendly and conscious. I'm allergic to circles, so I'm not ready for confusion. They're telling me make I show love, stability on board, everything a connection. I'm not ready for confusion.
The way you hold my waist, I like and see they go. Can't dance to save myself, but see I started it all. Guilty pleasures I take part in those. Disconnect the internet, cause I'm feeling intellectual. And I can't tell you're feeling the pressure. And I can't tell you're feeling the tension. You move your legs like this and that. You can't drive away depression. I can't tell your skill is precious. You can't change the whole direction. You move your legs like this and that. You can't drive away depression. Oh my ways, oh my ways, oh my ways. I like I see they go. Baby, I like I see they go. Oh my ways, oh my ways, oh my ways. I like I see they go. Baby, I like I see they go.
Make your body come, my body make a cool my tension. I'ma give me a love feel like your body, they call my attention. Big ways, 5 days, I no go lie for you, I don't place for you. I'ma get a dog base for you. Follow me, make me chop life for Dubai. Anything you want, girl, I go buy. You they put me for high tension. This one, I'm my confession. We go do holiday for Mumbai. Anything you want, girl, I go buy. You they put me for high tension. This one, I'm my confession. You got me like high up in that cloud. I wanna love you for thing you did do to me. You did sweet to me for body. She a love me feel follow me. Wow, 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 wow. Get your bullet, make I go crazy. I'ma get say you sure for me. Say make I withdraw money. Oh Roma, no go downgrade. Make I carry your luggage. I define you for this. For this, I no drugs, I fit to contain. Your body in a baggage. So you know, see, I'm falling for love. Overdose me, your love they overdose me. Now you want me, love you, I think of follow. Overloading, I'll be overloading. Your bank account, money plenty, tell me the amount.
No one told me love would taste like this. Got my money in my pocket like this. Bitcoin in my wallet like this. Wisdom in my knowledge like this. Follow God, I know they follow man. For you, I might have to consider trips to LA taking photographs. If signed by me, then it's an autograph.
Live to die another day for you, baby. Quit my Casanova ways for you, baby. The only time that you say that you hate me is when I take the last slice of pastry. Now I'm on the run. Loving you till kingdom come, but you drive me crazy. Send someone, still my billboard, baby.
Man, no get that me, they be. Mama, you dey, I mean like by me. I just wanna be there when you need me. Baby, now your matter, I dey sing all day, yeah. Overdosing, body overdose. I'ma say you carry overload, and you know you bad like commando, yeah.
Dímelo, mami, quiero conocer más de ti. Dicen que tú te la pasas preguntando por mí. ¿Qué vamos a hacer? Apaga el cel, deja que ver, estoy aquí. Te queda bonito tu traje, hay algo que quiero de ahí. Quítame el dolor, yo soy amante de abrazarte cuando está cayendo el sol. En redes me da mención, pa' que yo le